Hello guys, this is me Hari Vatrai from Libreath SEO. So here I am again with another new video. So today I'm going to share an interesting discovery. Lately, there are lots of plugins released, ChatGPT plugins. So if you are on the pro version, you can enjoy the plugin features on GPT-4. So I'm going to quickly show you the what kind of a plugins are useful so that you could learn and follow along. Okay, so let's jump right into the ChatGPT 4 and see what's new on that. So here I am in ChatGPT 4. Inside you can see there's an icon which says GPT 3.5 and GPT 4. So how to enable the GPT 4 plugin? These plugin, when you hover over these plugin, you can see information related to what they do. Okay, so here's the plugin store. You can click on that and see and install other plugins. Okay, so how to enable these into the ChatGPT 4? Simply go to the settings. Okay, so here in the settings, here are the this is the setting. Only three buttons are there. Theme, you can adjust the theme, right? Dark, light. Okay, so you can clear all the chat history which displays over here. In the beta features, here are two things. Okay, web browsing and the plugins. Okay, so web browsing is earlier in the chat GPT 4 or GPT 3.5 there was no any web browsing feature. So here is a plugin. So if you enable that, it will show up the plugin. So I will quickly disable without the I disable the plugin features and the web browsing feature, and this is what you're gonna get: 3.5 and 3.4. So you need to go to settings, and you need to enable these two. Okay, so after enabling and quickly refreshing the GPT-4, you're gonna see all these plugins. Okay, plugin as well as the web browsing feature is enabled. Okay, so let's jump into the plugin. So when we click on the drop down is a plugin store, so there are lots of plugin on the GPT-4. You can install whatever you need. Okay, Scholar AI, here is a little bit of text so that you could easily see and decide whether you're going to install that plugin or not. So this plugin is a power of a scientific research, peer reviewed paper from PubMed, Springer, and more. Ask your PDF, unlock the power of a PDF, dive into the documents, find the answers, and bring information at your fingertips. So it can also work on PDF, guys. So you can easily see Kayak is there, Show Me is there for the diagrams. Okay, so Link Reader is also there. Okay, Web Pilot is there, Browse Q&A, web page, PDF, or the data. So for the data analysis and the generating articles, Web Pilot is a good thing to install on GPT-4. So I've already installed Web Pilot because I often need the Web Pilot feature. So in here, in popular, these are the popular plugin that people have liked. Okay, in new, you can see the new kind of a plugins here. Okay, Scraper is also there, scrape content from the web pages by providing the URL. So this could be handy. Okay, so here are the pagination 1 2 3 4 up to 14 plugin are there. Let's see, world news is there, get your guide is there. Okay, so this plugin is also there. This is the travel site and directory of lots of travel information in here. So this has also a plugin, guys. So I think lots of plugin will be seen later on. It's gonna update later on. So in all, you can see all these are the new. Okay, installed plugin are whatever I have installed. So I have installed SEO Core AI, Web Pilot, and Website Performance so that it could perform the best practices of SEO. Okay, so now that I have installed Web Pilot and Web Performance and SEO Core AI, so now I'm all set for SEO. Okay, so what is the crucial thing in SEO is the auditing process, because you have to go through the entire website and identify the problems, and you will, based on that problem, you would make a strategy and implement that strategy onto the website for the website growth and for conversion, traffic, whatever is a goal. Now let's take a demo URL for this purpose. So I'm going to take my own blog travel toggle for this purpose. Let's see if there is any problem on that site. We're gonna figure figure out through GPT-4, like, guys. So this saves lots of time, guys. Obviously you can go through the manual process, which is good, but if you have a time limit and you need to submit that audit report quickly, and it definitely saves time. So for the client page it does work, and also gives the insight and what are the areas, weak areas in the website. So I'm going to type a prompt in here. So I have already installed the plugin. So I will say first, use web pilot and, sorry my spelling, sorry, use web pilot and audit this website, identify weak areas, and show me recommendations as well. So this is my prompt. I will put in the travel toggle blog here. URL is here. Okay. So now this GPT-4 will use the feature of web pilot and audit the website. It's taking time. Earlier you have to work on the prompt, and if your prompt is very good it will show us that level of output. But now that web browsing feature is also there, you get the latest information, as well as all these plugin features is there. So you can simply talk to the assistant, uh, to perform tasks. It will do the job for you. So it's taking a little bit of time. So now it's there. Okay, it says website performance audit for travel toggle has been completed. So here are the key metrics and recommendation based on the audit. So key metrics, great, guys. In the bullet points it shows the page speed insights, the millisecond, the first contentful paint, first meaningful paint, largest contentful paint, and interactiveness, speed index, total blocking time, maximum input display, cumulative layout shift. Okay, performance wise, 40 out of 100, accessibility is 97, best practices 83, SEO score is 89 out of 100, and PWA is 20 out of 100. So what are the recommendation for me? Because there are issues with cumulative layout shift, and the speed can be optimized, obviously. So there are recommendation, guys. So it says reduce the initial server time, pre-connect the required origins. Okay, eliminate render blocking sources, reduce unused CSS. So it's gonna save us the size of the website. So if we could reduce the CSS and render blocking the JavaScript, it will save around 990 millisecond. So speed optimization is there. Okay, so the images in next gen format effectively encode images. Okay, so for more detailed report you can visit the report here. So it's gonna paste us the URL. So I'm not sure it will open or not, because it is a github.io and Lighthouse is there. I think they're gonna embed the Lighthouse report, I believe. Let's click on that. So it's not opening. Okay, it does work, guys. So google chrome.github.io, so you can see the overall score on the mobile. Okay, so here in desktop there is 83 percentage on the core web vital, guys. So you can easily see and measure the performance. Okay, so obviously you can go through that. Either way, like it identify the major areas. So basically the web pilot feature goes into the website technical aspect and identify the weak areas, means the website speed, and other areas are SEO and all these things. So based on this example, I believe that it is just relying on the page speed insight feature, and lots of time they are giving this speed only. Okay, so this is from the Lighthouse. So this is only the technical and speed aspect of the website. There are lots of missing things in this audit, but to summarize, and does work. Okay, so you can click on that report, link is here. Also you can copy this whole, put into a doc, and client can simply click on the report. You don't have to make a link as well. So does work. So if you give the better prompt, guys, it will maybe show different result. But I just want to show the web pilot feature and what it can give to us. Okay, so that's it, guys. So here, in the lighthouse, you can simply go through the inspect element, and here in the lighthouse you can simply generate that report here, like this report. You can easily go through that easily through the click. But since it has a plugin web pilot feature, and I thought that maybe it will show us a different result other than the lighthouse. Okay, so basically web pilot and the auditing feature in the chat gpt is mediocre. It does work, that is a good thing. Maybe there will be updates. Okay, so but you can simply go through the inspect element and go through the lighthouse on your own, that. Okay, so basic stuff. It saves lots of time when I'm in a rush and I have to identify the areas, weak areas for the client. I will simply go through the lighthouse and simply see what are the weak areas. Are they weak on the technical aspect, and then I move on to on-page audit or the link audit and other things. Okay, so here you can easily see that these are the reports. So it gives a similar report. What it does is it gives a link, which is very great. Okay, so that's one feature. And I use the web pilot feature only. So let's say use all the plugins and audit the website. I want full comprehensive audit of my website. So this is my prompt. Okay, let's click on that and see what it gives. Your patience is at a test here on the GPT-4. Not expecting much from GPT-4, but sometimes there are cases where I need to rush on things. Okay, so it says, apologize, seems that there was an error while trying to perform the SEO analysis. Let's try again. So it is trying again. So meantime, let's see if there are any other things you can do. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go to new tab. And what I discovered is, since it has a web browsing feature as well as the web pilot is there, what you can do is, guys, you can simply, earlier, there was no web browsing feature, and you have to give the prompt and manually copy all those URL, and maybe give a comprehensive prompt so that it could give us output. But now what you can do is go to sitemap. Since it has a web pilot feature as well as it browses the web, what you can do is simply copy the sitemap. Okay, so copy the sitemap into the GPT-4. I'm going to delete these. Okay, last modified date. Okay, so I will say these are my website sitemaps. Please suggest content ideas based on the sitemap. Okay, so it reads the sitemap, guys, and based on that you can generate content ideas, or maybe you can use for internal linking purpose, because it reads the sitemap. Okay, so let's quickly enter it here. So automatically using the web pilot feature, guys, it should be able to read and go through the sitemap and suggest something. Obviously, guys, you can perform better than me. The prompt should be better. For the demo purpose, I'm making a video and I need to think to make a prompt. Otherwise, in the other scenario, I will have a very great prompt, and based on that I will copy and paste the strategy from GPT-4. Okay, so here on the simple prompt, these are my sitemap. Please suggest the content ideas based on the sitemap. So here is the result. Okay, based on the website sitemap, here are the content ideas for each category. So how to plan a budget trip to Nepal. So at least it keeps on the relevancy factor intact, because my website is travel based and it has a how to information. Okay, so how to plan a budget trip to Nepal, how to pack on trek to Himalayas, how to navigate places. Okay, so lots of good, blog ideas based on the sitemap. This I really like. The art of making dal bhat, a step-by-step guide. So dal bhat is a Nepali dish. So if I'm attracting, if a foreigner visit my site, so they're gonna, in Nepal, if they come to Nepal, they will obviously eat dal bhat, right? So they might be wondering how to make it. So here is the art of making dal bhat step-by-step guide. If I, you know. Um, through some steps onto my website, maybe I would get a visitor. Or this is the organic topic, I would say. It is a good topic, not like SEO focused, but I would say the organic. Okay, so it does work. So comprehensive guide to Pokhara. Okay, best time to visit Nepal, the seasonal guide, things to do, adventure, nightlife, shopping destinations, a good understanding ethnic diversity. Okay, festival of Nepal is a good topic. Role of Nepal in Nepalese society, it may not be good. Okay, so uh based on the sitemap, guys, what interesting this GPT-4 does is how to, based on the categorization part, it suggested the heading. This is my category. I know places is my category, food is my category, travel guide and things to do is my category. Also people and culture is also my category, but it is more, on this section I'm more uh, delving into the travel thing only. Okay, so here is just people and culture. Ethnic diversity is good. Festival in Nepal is good to attract the visitors, but role of Nepal women in Nepalese society may not be relevant, so you have to decide on your own. Or you can simply copy that, pay and paste this strategy and work on that. That's your thing, but I do not find the role of women in Nepalese society relevant to my website in here. So see guys, now it reads the sitemap. So if you have lots of sitemap, it can, easily go through all that and, suggest some ideas. Okay, so you can do that. So I think now it does read the sitemap. I think you can use for internal linking purpose as well. You can try your prompt. Let's see. In the earlier version, it's again generating. It is taking time, guys. Maybe you could try it later on. It is taking lots of time. It should work, but I said use all the plugins and the audit of the website. I said use all the plugins and audit the website. So it should work, but it is taking lots of time. So that's it, guys. I want to introduce these plugins. There are lots of plugins available. You can easily go through, hover over and go through these plugins and install whichever you feel is helpful. Okay, so that's it, guys, for today. I will post probably a new videos later on if I see and find anything interesting. So stay tuned and keep loving and subscribing to Libreath SEO. That's it.